Phoenix Audio presents We the Jury, Deciding the Scott Peterson Case. Written by 7 of the jurors, Greg Beratlis, Tom Marino, Mike Belmessieri, Dennis Lear, Rochelle Nice, John Granasso, and Julie Zanatu, with Frank Swetlow and Lyndon Stambler.
Introduction. The 2002 Christmas Eve murders of Laci Peterson and her unborn son Connor quickly emerged as the first major criminal trial to capture the imagination of the American public in the 21st century. Scott Peterson, a handsome but enigmatic fertilizer salesman from Modesto, wasn't a celebrity like Michael Jackson or Robert Blake, both of whom were embroiled in legal battles at the same time, but he became the center of a vortex of events that culminated in his murder convictions and death sentence. Peterson was not a charismatic football star like O.J. Simpson, but his bad boy sex appeal was evident to anyone sitting in the courtroom. Although they were repulsed by his actions, many female reporters were drawn to his physical presence. He was tall, dark, and handsome, and an outlaw. These are compelling ingredients that stirred the public's fascination. Peterson and his wife Laci were from Modesto, not big cities like Los Angeles or New York where the murder of a pregnant woman at Christmas would generate tabloid fury. Yet there was something about this case that touched people in a very different way. This was a quintessential American story, perhaps even the dark side of the American dream. Scott and Laci seemed like the perfect couple, but as this murder mystery unfolded, their love story became a gothic nightmare that sold magazines and newspapers and became a headline story for cable news channels night after night. More than 2 years after Peterson's conviction, news that a female juror had become the convicted killer's pen pal generated a flurry of attention. In the media, little things like the sale of the Peterson home in Modesto still make news. By comparison, Michael Jackson's child molestation case faded into obscurity just as quickly as the singer disappeared into the sands of the Middle East. Jackson and the crimes he was accused of had the ick factor, something so ugly that the public tuned out, especially after he was acquitted. The abrasive Robert Blake was just another out-of-work actor in a city of out-of-work actors and waiters. Peterson may be in jail, but he still receives bags of fan mail and marriage proposals. Like Darth Vader, he has become the dark side of stardom. Peterson's killings haunt us, just as they haunt the 12 strangers from San Mateo County who formed the jury that convicted him and banished him to death row. These strangers, 6 men and 6 women, never imagined the effects this trial would have on them. It is doubtful the media ever anticipated the Peterson case would become the sensation that it did. When it did, coverage became non-stop.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?